Hello guys, welcome to Tuesday's Champions League night review. Last night was one of the most classic Champions League nights, from a controversial winner in Lisbon to a shock goal fest in Istanbul, and an early Dortmund statement and a comeback thriller in Monaco. The stage was set and delivered. Let's unpack what went down. Let's start in Portugal, Lisbon. Benfica 0, Real Madrid 1. This was not a glamorous Madrid performance. It was a grown man football. The first half, bit cagey, Benfica pressed well, but Madrid did not overcommit. You can tell both sides were scared of making the first mistake. Then early in the second half, boom. Vinicius Jr. picks the ball up on the left, shifts inside just slightly, and curls it into the far corner. No blasted, not forced, just precise. Keeper had no chance. Even though Trubin did make some saves, but eventually he was beaten by Vinicius' amazing goal. Then after, Real Madrid didn't chase for the second goal like crazy. They actually slowed it down, controlled tempo, with Cruz and Valverde starting dictating rhythm. You could literally see Benfica getting frustrated. Defensively, Real Madrid were very compact. Rudiger especially was aggressive in duels. Thibaut Courtois didn't have to make miracle saves, which tells you how organized they were. Then the match took a serious turn, because after the goal, Vinicius Jr. reported alleged racial abuse from Cristiani and play stopped for several minutes, and the mood shifted instantly. Later on, Jose Mourinho lost his cool on the touchline and got sent off protesting decisions. That kind of summed Benfica's night. Emotionally charged, but not clinical enough. The Real Madrid striker Kylian Mbappe even insisted that Vinicius Jr. has received a racial abuse from Cristiani during the game, while Cristiani says that he didn't say any word, and Benfica are doubling down on Twitter after the game, defending Cristiani's claim. But it was fair to say, after all, that Real Madrid had their revenge for the last match defeat against Benfica in the stoppage time. Player of the match was Vinicius Jr., and now Real Madrid will go to Santiago Bernabeu for the second leg against Benfica with 1 goal advantage. Galatasaray 5, Juventus 2. Now this one, madness. Juventus actually started well. They looked composed early, quick passing, sharp transitions, and Cup Miners scored twice, and you thought, okay, Juventus were controlling this. But Istanbul at night is different. Second half starts and Galatasaray came out like they were offended by the scoreline. Noah Lang equalizes almost immediately, and from that moment the energy flipped. The crowd got louder. Juventus started sitting deeper. Then Davinson Sanchez rises for the header. Powerful, direct, no hesitation, and Galatasaray lead 3-2. The red card for Juan Cabal was the real breaking point. Second yellow, and you could literally see Juventus collapse mentally. Galatasaray did not just win in Istanbul, they hunted. Lang's second goal was ruthless. Quick movement inside the box, calm finish, and by the time Bowie make it 5, Juventus just looked shell-shocked. Player of the match, Gabriel Sar. Even though Noah Lang scored 2 goals and he was a constant threat, but every time Gabriel Sar has the ball, something happened. This wasn't just luck, it was momentum and belief. Full-time score, Galatasaray 5, Juventus 2, and can't wait for the second leg in Allianz Stadium. Borussia Dortmund 2, Atalanta 0. This one felt different from the chaos elsewhere. Borussia Dortmund scored early, Guirassy with that strong header, and once that went in, they looked settled. Atalanta tried to build from the back, but Borussia Dortmund's pressing traps were obvious. They forced turnovers and midfield constantly. The second goal before halftime killed Atalanta's confidence. Bayer's finish wasn't flashy, just composed. What stood out to me was Borussia Dortmund discipline. They didn't overextend, they didn't chase unnecessary risks. It was just professional, structured, and efficient. Guirassy didn't just score. He held up, played brilliantly, brought others into it, constant nuisance. Hence, the player of the match, complete striker performance. Full-time score, Dortmund 2, Atalanta 0. Over in Monaco, full-time score AS Monaco 2, Paris Saint-Germain 3. This one had everything. AS Monaco scored inside the first minute, Balogun, quick, sharp, and PSG are asleep. Then he scores again, 2-0, and PSG genuinely look rattled. But here's what changed it. Desiree Doué comes on and immediately brings energy. His first goal was instinctive, reacting faster than everyone in the box. And Achraf Hakimi's equalizer came from pure timing and movement as Monaco started backing off. Then Golovin got sent off. That changed the tactical dynamic completely as Monaco dropped deeper. Doué's second goal, composed beyond his age. Didn't rush it, picked his spots. Paris Saint-Germain didn't panic at 2-0. They built back into the game, slowed it down, increased widths, forced Monaco to defend constantly. And the player of the match is no other than Desiree Doué, who changed the game. That comeback says something about PSG's mentality this season. Previous years, they might crumble there, and now they're top victorious, coming from 2-0 down to win the match. And now we shall wait for the second leg in Parc des Princes. Final thoughts. 4 games. Real Madrid showed control. Galatasaray showed fire and ruthlessness against Juventus. PSG showed resilience and comeback from 2-0 down. And second legs are completely different pressure now. Real Madrid defend a slim lead. Galatasaray will protect their dominance. And Dortmund will manage a 1-goal advantage while PSG finish the job in Paris. That's what makes this competition addictive. The Champions League will continue on Wednesday night with, again, 4 knockout fixtures. But as of now, this is a Tuesday's fixture UCL review. Thank you.